And for me, what I didn't realize, because my first placement, Mike, was outpatient. I just did straight outpatient, my first placement. And my second placement was a hybrid. I did outpatient and inpatient. So at that facility, they had both. And when I had a cancellation or there was an opening, they would just send me over to the hospital to start seeing people. And I loved it. I was nervous at first. I hadn't done that before, and it was new. It was a new EMR for me. It was the first time I used Epic,
Yeah.
and I had to get used to it. But I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the pace. I love that, and I love the acute side of things because it's totally different. When you're an outpatient orthopedic, you see somebody that it could be in pretty bad shape, but they're at home. They're coming to you. When you're in the acute care side, you're seeing them. They're, as we say, it's a captive audience. They're there. They are going to be there, and they need you. And their goal is to go home. Their
Right.
goal is to go home. And you get to help them improve their lives because they're in a very acute point in their lives where they're really sick or they just had a
hmm
surgery, right? There's no other reason to be in the hospital, right? So you have to be there, and they're there for that. And their goal is to get better and to go home. So that,
One key takeaway I take from that is that, you went into something that you normally wouldn't have gone into because you're like, I don't know how to do this. So it sounds like travel can expose you to different settings that you normally wouldn't consider for yourself because, hopping around different jobs, different settings like that, it's probably a lot more difficult to do that in permanent as opposed to travel, right?
absolutely, absolutely, and your expectations are different.
hmm
When I jumped right in to that first location, they were able to give me a little bit of orientation, and then I was off. It was like you don't get a lot of orientation as a traveler, but anything that they gave me, I was very happy to have, and I was happy to run with that. But after that one, Mike, I was able to do anything. I wasn't scared. I wasn't worried about that at all. And to be able to think on your feet is a really big skill as a physical therapist. And sales is as well. It's funny. People are always like, "Oh, you don't really in a sales position." Yes, I am. If I tell you, Mike, I need you to do 30 of these exercises, I have to sell that to you. I have to sell that's going to help you, that's going to work. If somebody doesn't want to get out of bed right after a knee replacement, I have to sell to them that they need to get up so the healing can start. So that's part of it. Yeah, you have to think on your feet, and that's been very helpful for me and been great in my career, and really has opened me up to a lot of those things.